Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a DIY of pins. Now I've been doing these for quite some time now, and I'm going to be showing you how to make them like this, separate, how to make them so that they're really customizable whenever this decides to focus. And I'm also going to show you how I do it, the materials, what I put in the bag, how it just has come about, and essentially how I've just continued to do this project. I have been in some weddings where I have done custom pins and buttons before, so this is just another take of what I can contribute to the theme. The shower is mostly blush, pink, floral, so it's around that, so that's what you'll see today. And I might change them up for the bachelorette, we shall see. But essentially, if you like to see how to make these, just keep on watching. Here's what you're gonna need. Scissors, ribbon of your choice. These are all the ones I'm using, not all at the same time. Felt for the backings of the pins. Now these pins, I got them from a local artist. However, last time I've done this, it was from a lady in Toronto, and she's super kind, and I absolutely would have come back to her, but since I moved cities, this lady here was able to get them done in the time span that I needed them. We've got a bridesman going on. Do you see that? Yeah, this bridesmaid is awesome. She's very inclusive. And then the last bridesmaid. So this is it, and oh, can't forget the glue gun. You might need a glue gun, any sort, and of course your glue sticks. So everything that you see on the screen here is what you'll need. Ready to start? All right. So I'm starting off with a bridesmaid slash bridesman, since it is the same job that the bridesmaids are going to have. It's just that one is a male, the rest are females. And essentially what you're doing is you're taking your pin, and before you cut, you put the ribbon right behind here, kind of placing it where you want it to go, and creating your design. Now I'm going to do probably a design where it folds, such as like that, and then continue all along as a flower. I can easily do it without having to cut at first. Yeah, see, you can already see it going. Something like this, you see that? So then the pin can sit along here and it's got some sort of decoration. Right, and then what I would do is I would use this second pink here, put it underneath, placing it where I want, and kind of interchange it like that. Do you see that? Once you get the length, literally, it's just a matter of cutting out pieces of the same. And then if you put them up, by folding them, you get this. Perfect. So now we're gonna use the lighter pink because the theme is pink, blush, and measure out the one. See that? And then cut this up. Essentially what I'm gonna do is continue this and doing the amounts that I need. So this is all that you need for one pin right here. So you got the one pin, that's what you need. And I'm going to multiply this for the amount of pins that I need, and I'll be right back. Once you have all of the material that you need for the pins, I've laid it out so that each material is per pin or button, and I'm gonna start now putting it all together, assembling it. The last part, which you saw with the black felt, is coming. I'll begin working the bridesmaids pin. That's the first one we'll do, and everything's laid out here in front of you. So what you'll do is you'll want to flip it over, but first you'll get the side that is shiny, fold it in half, and then position it where you want to go. So I think that the bigger, thicker ones, thicker in comparison to the pink here, the lighter pink, I'm gonna make a cross. That's what this is gonna be. So you'll flip it over, put this here, and if that's the length that you want, then that's where you will grab your handy dandy glue gun. You'll glue the fold so that that's established, just like so. Mind that it's hot, so just be careful. Please use adult supervision if you are under the age, and regardless if you're an adult, still be careful because it's hot. And then I like to put it directly on the pin itself. Now you gotta move quickly because the glue doesn't really adhere to the pin as well as you would think. And just hold it for a couple seconds. See? Perfect. Now you'll continue on to doing the rest. And don't worry about all of this because that's what's coming in the end.
Yeah.
And just remember that with glue gun, you can always, that's just my daughter in the background if you hear, you can always move it as you're putting it in and then press. But if you've already left it there for a couple seconds, it's already glued down to itself. That's the bridesmaids one, bridesmaids pin. I'm gonna add some rose gold to it. And this is what the buttons look like with the finished rose gold touch on it, the pink, and this is sufficient for a bridesmaid for the shower. What do you think? The back looks crazy. You could leave it like this, or what I'm going to decide to do is to get black felt. You cut out the circle that encompasses this, so that way it's got like one unified color in the back in case, you know, and none of this is going onto their clothing, and tie it all together. So the back's gonna have that, and I'm about to do that right now. Simple as that. And all I'll do is perfect the circle a little bit so that it's not looking too crazy. Right. Now you have to position it so that the front doesn't see any black. You see that some black is peeking through? So you have to make it work to cover that up. Now you can't see anything, and that's great. So the last thing you need to do is cut a hole for the pin. Now my pin backing begins here. So what I'll do is literally just take a snip, poke a hole through, make sure that this comes through. Can you see that? I'm putting the pin through. And since there's more to be had, lastly, what you'll need to do is start gluing. As long as you can get the pin in onto the clothes, pin it right back into place, then you're good. There we go. That's the final. Bridesmaid Pin, front, back, ready to be used. About to begin the bride pin button, and I wanted to film this because I wasn't sure how much I was going to change and to do it right in the moment. Bride. So, cut a little strip. And I'm going to continue doing the other side of the rose gold. This is all accent. You see that? Right in there. Push it up towards the button because it helps to get the glue to settle. And then what I've done is I flipped it over. There, see? And since I'm ready here with the black, and there's the front, and there's the back, and you couldn't even tell. See? And lastly, we're doing the mother of the groom and the mother of the bride. And that's the front. Okay, this is the finished product of the buttons. What do you think? They're all quite the same, yet different, have some similarities, but of course, the show is the bride. They all have their backings of the back, like I stated, and they're all ready to go and get pinned on to people. I wanted to say just thank you so much for watching the custom DIY buttons and pins that you can put on your brides, bridesmaids, mothers of the groom, mothers of the bride, and maids and matrons of honors, depending if they're married or not. And essentially, this is just a cute little accessory to add on to any event that you may have during your wedding season. So happy wedding season, or right in the midst of it. It has already begun, and finally the weather is great here. So to all my beautiful brides that are watching this video right now or in future, enjoy. I hope you've learned something and you're able to grab some ideas for your own projects. You have a good night. Bye.